Oh, hey guys, you gonna look at this? I got a blue screen. Ain't that crazy? I forgot I was wearing a blue shirt. That is awesome. I gotta change my shirt real quick. I'll be right back. Yo, welcome to State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I'm your host, Martin. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, 45K, and Ethereum, over 3,000. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Now, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe, you hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. If you want to keep on chatting with us, once the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links will be going out right now. What's up, everybody? No, now you know, yes, that is really legit. This does exist, but I'm trying something out with a blue screen, and it's back there. So I thought it was gonna be nice if I could play around with the blue screen and see how things look. And obviously, it makes me pop a lot more, which is really, really interesting and cool. So, I know the link to the Discord did not go out on YouTube, so we'll copy and paste it. There you go. Great intro. Wow, I know. Crazy, right? I love this painting, man. It's an awesome painting. But I was I wanted to test the blue screen stuff out, and I'm finding out that it's a lot of fun to play around with the blue screen. So yeah, that being said, I forgot I cannot wear anything that is blue while I have a blue screen. Duh. Madison, hey. Royal Gamers, heyo. Jeff Loomis, hey man, how's it going? A.B. Lopez, hey. Andrew, how's it going, man? Fourth Horseman, hello. Madison, what is up? Carrie, hi. Thank you for doing my show. Oh, thank you very much for being here. Jeff Loomis, how's it going? Dude, thank you very much for the kind donation, dude. I
say it
think I heard it at the beginning of the stream.
Legendary,
man. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Does anything chart look nice? Yes, chart looks nice. Crypto raising, yeah. Good evening, Madison. Still studying. All right. Trying to check your shirt. Look black to you. Oh, it looked black. Man, now it's black. The beginning was blue, but I was getting cut off on the shoulders. Right, dude. Right. 3 over 3K. Yeah. All right. There we go. I think we got everyone. David Joseph, El Producto, Tony. What's up, man?
What's up?
Let's get going. Let's move on to the screen where the magic happens. Now, let's start doing this and see what's happening here with crypto, man. Now, I was looking at Ethereum. I'm super happy for Ethereum over 1,000, or over 3,000, sorry. And by the way, cheers, guys. Hope you're having fun. I am drinking beer. Chilling, drinking beer. It was a good time to relax. So, market cap. We still went higher. We cross this area, the 1.75 trillion, which was really, really good. Yesterday, pumping 5.66%. Today, starting to go back down. We could try to test for support. We're still creating this bearish divergence. Look at that. It's still there. We have not shaken it off. We don't have it against the RSI. We are overbought at 72.94. That means we could try to go down. But something that I'm getting here, or a read that I'm getting from the market, is that the bearish indicators are failing to play out. And when that happens, we know the market is full on bullish. We're also getting that Elliott wave shape that we were talking about the other day, right? I don't like Elliott wave. I don't do Elliott wave a lot. But when I saw this rally and this movement down, I said, okay, this is starting to look a little bit like Elliott wave, and we can tell that new rally coming up. So to some extent, I told you guys here, right, that it was starting to look like Elliott wave. So interesting. A lot of people call for Elliott wave when it's not Elliott wave, which is interesting, but nice. Cushion shirts and brought the dog in. I know. I'm sorry, bro. The dogster yeah, she's like in the other room. Bitcoin dominance. It lost dominance yesterday, 1.41%. Today, gaining 0.19%. That means alts gain a lot more. Bitcoin at $44,119.42. Look at this. Producer Beats hat said possible head and shoulders. We know that's not longer the case. I just wrote it there because he called it out, so that's fine. We don't have that. However, we have this bearish divergence that we're looking for right on the daily. We're starting to develop it. We still have it. It's starting to go down a bit. Holding support at 43,923, right? So we broke this area. Holding support. If we hold support here, right? Remember yesterday what we said? We need to confirm closing above 42,196. We confirmed closing already on Saturday. Now, Sunday's candle needs to close above this level if we want to confirm that we were bullish enough to stay here. And obviously Monday we want to see a pump happening. Rejecting lower prices still and saying, yo, we want to go above that 40,996 and farther away from it. So, weekend, low volume. Sunday, we know sometimes Sundays we get drops, and it's fine. If El the Grassman, what is up, man? You're no longer watering your lawn at this hour? All right. Your wife got a huge pool and destroyed the lawn? Oh. All right, so there goes your therapy, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man, but thanks for being here. You know, maybe you're drinking a lot of beer while you were watering the lawn, and she said, no, forget that. Let's build a pool. Your look at point and future charts. What do you mean point and future chart? Like charting stuff? Yeah, maybe sometimes, dude. Not often, though. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, not often. No. Like this one's? No. I haven't seen what you typed yet, but I don't think you typed anything. But I think you're talking about this, and no, I don't. Not that often. We get a pop every Sunday for the last 6 to 8 weeks. Then we drop within 12 hours. Yeah, we'll see, man, right? We could try to get above that 54,000. That's what I'm calling for. We'll be, we can get above 45K. I really hope we can get above 45,000. Particularly getting above 45,467. It means that even if we move down on Monday or Sunday, we can still try to hold 43,923 and even hold 40,996. We want to hold this area. We want to hold above this area, and then we're looking for higher areas of value. So we are bought at 69.12. We're getting out of that overbought area, which is okay. Nothing to worry about yet. Let's get to that 4-hour chart. We had bearish divergence here, I think. We might have not. We didn't. We didn't have anything here. All right. So Bitcoin rallying still. All right, look, we're going higher. And we're starting to see that it's starting to come down, right? High to low. High to low. Strong bearish divergence for potential correction and downside. We are bought at 65.73. So with that action and downside, again, look at this. We came down, hit that support almost spot on. Lowest point, we got 43,930. We have this area at 43,923. We can say we hit it spot on. We're like $7 off target on a on a $44,000 worth asset. So that is a hit by all means. We're talking a fraction of a percentage point. It matters not. We got a hit. We're holding support. It looks as though we're trying to reject. Hopefully we'll reject farther. But we already started to undo the last 4-hour candle. Not good. So something I forgot to mention. I'm going to go to this chart real quick. Let's go on the daily. And remember what I told you? ETH remained in the box. We were going to target this area. We did break it slightly, but we failed to sustain above 42K. And above 42K, we're targeting a measure move for this area. 49,296. We could still be on target to hit that area, right? We're above that 42K. We did retrace. So again, a week ago, on Tuesday, the thing was where the price was going to be. I called for this range. We did hit almost halfway through that range, which was fine. Sagmar was closer. May was second closest on calls. And then we just started to move back up, which again, if you remember when I told you it's starting to look like Elliott wave, it was wave 1, 2, 3, right? So we're still targeting 49,000 on Bitcoin, right? Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's keep on going here. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. Hopefully we can reach that $49,000 area. I really want to see Bitcoin up there again. And I'll probably have Ethereum around the 3,500s, maybe 3,600s. Right? Higher, lower, bearish divergence. Starting to move down. Trying to hold support very, very far above that 20 moving average. Nothing happening here that is bullish. Let's go to that 1-hour chart. ACH. Someone said Adam. All right, I'll start you on one by one. Adam. And the other one was. All right. And the other one was. ACH. UFO. Right. Beats, what is up, my friend? Thank you for being here.
What's up?
Let's keep rolling. Again, action downside, going down. Look at this, spot on hit. Trying to bounce, rejecting, going back down again. We might try to retest that 43,923. I am hoping that it holds again. I really want to see this area hold. Now that we have something bearish, look, we're looking for bearish divergence here. We did pop a little bit more. We created that bearishness, right, to there. Let me get this thing, because there we go. We created that bearish divergence still, and then we moved slightly down, right? We lost it here against the MACD, which is fine. And then we're popping more, right? So we popped, try to hold this level. We held above that 20, right? Using it as support, and then try to take away from it. But not with a lot of strength now. And look at this, from here to here, right? Look. We should anchor from way back here, though. But look, a high point to a low point, and then a high point to a low point, right? So, look at that, right? Look at that. Bearish divergence strong, potential correction downside. Bitcoin holding 43,900. We're slightly below now, 43,918 right now. And yeah, that's fine. Nothing to worry about here. We did create some hidden bullish here, right? And that is why we held this area, because of the hidden bullish. Look at it. It's here. It's hidden. You can't see it because it's hidden. Produce the beats. Thank you very much for that, man. Much appreciated.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, man. That is awesome. Hey, Shiva doing something. That's what it says. Shiva raises and lowers his index fingers to get noticed. Nice. Nice, man. Thank you very much for the kind donation. I really, really appreciate that. Now, we are having, like I said, this bullishness, right? This bullish divergence. Hidden. Helping us pump, creating strong bearish. We might start to move back down on that, but we are trying to hold at 43,923. We're above it again, right? Bitcoin really, really pushing for that hold. If we hold there when we bounce, we could really be targeting above 45K. So hopefully we can get there, man. That is a question that I'm posing on the stream. Bitcoin 45K question mark. Let's hope we can get there, right? So that means we're going up. All right, awesome. Produce the beats. Again, trying to reject. We could go to that 20 moving average. It'll be below the support at 43,823. You could go there and try to find support. That right now is at $43,774. We are neutral at 55.90. Still pointing down. That means we can still move further down here on the RSI, which is not bad necessarily. Look at this. Look at how much bearishness we've been building. 1, 2, 3, 4 times bearish divergence has not been pulling us down with strength. That is interesting. That tells us the bearish indicators are not playing out, and that tells us that the market is feeling bullish. And that is what I told you guys, right? I want to see if that bearish divergence triggers. That's what I told you yesterday. I want to see if that bearish divergence triggers. Failed to trigger means we're still bullish. We're still going up a little bit. It's the 4th time. Usually on the 4th time we move down a bit. We'll see. Madison, thank you very much for that kind donation.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary. That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
Very much for that. Doge. All right, Doge. We'll put that on the list. There we go. Right, so we are starting to move down a bit, like I said. Still 44,000. I love that resistance. We're trying to reject that area, which is good. Neutral 57.01. Not a lot happening here with Bitcoin. Nothing that is bullish, at least, since it's hidden bullish. We'll see where we're going to go here. We're on from 40K to 65K. We had bearish divergence the whole time. I know, we did. We did, and it was failing to play out, right? But that was in the daily. It was the 4 hour. Already it's the 4th time. Madison with another kind donation. Thank you very much for that, Madison.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary. That
Thank
is
you.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I hope you're feeling better, Madison. I know you told me on the chat that at least you don't have that thing, but I hope you feel better. That's, yeah, bro. Look at ETH. Look at ETH. Where did we reject? If we draw a line here, we're going to see that we're rejecting very close. I'm just going to try to get a line around there. Look at that rejection, right? Look at that rejection of that line I drew at 3,186. I'm going to remove it. See where it matches up with? We're rejecting at a fib node. We're rejecting at the 382. That means we are retracing even deeper. Now, what I'm going to do here is I was not letting my fibs run off to the side. I'm going to let them run here, extend lines to the right. There we go. And just so you know, look at that. Boom. I just fixed it, and look at that. Rejection of a fib node. That is fine. That's what we want to see. We want to see it hit, reject it a little bit, and then punch through, right? That is awesome. I'm happy that we're hitting that area, and hopefully we can try to move back above it, and that'll put us on target. Like I said, Ethereum doesn't have a lot of friction from here on up. Look at this. On the daily. Look at anything that happened above this resistance line at 2,800. That line there. There is no hit and sharp turn down until we get here, right? And then on the way down, we had no hits and sharp turn ups to mark resistances until we got here, and then we got here, right? So those are the areas. We could be doing something. Oh my goodness! Thank you very much, Madison. Thank you very much. Produce the beats. Really appreciate that.
Say it with me.
Legendary. That is awesome.
Thank you very
much. And beats. Legendary. I'll give you another one up for that. Thank you very much, guys, for the kind donations. Look at Ethereum. Look at Ethereum, man. There's not a lot of friction up here. The only thing we can hit is fibs. We're already hitting this one at 3,186. We're rejecting briefly. If we get above it, next target is going to be here at 3,566, and then above there, very close to our all-time high, closing at 4,172. Man, can we get there? It felt so close. One, Ethereum extremely bullish. We know Ethereum is going to be getting out of the market. because people are going to be staking their Ethereum so they can earn staking rewards. That means there's going to be less supply, which in turn should make the price go up because demand's going to remain, but supply is going to decrease. Thus, the price of the asset should increase. That is at least how economics work on the most basic, right? You have supply line, you have your demand line, where they cross. That's where the magic happens. Now, if you supply gets squeezed, meaning there's less Ethereum there, the price should be shooting back up, and that is going to be interesting. I want to see how this plays out. Right? I want to see how that plays out. Now, this is it for Ethereum here again. Very nice. I like what it's doing. I'm not worried about it yet. Hopefully, we can keep on pumping, man. Nothing pumps forever. I'm gonna get a retrace at some point in time, but it is going fine. Hiker Jesus coming in with his bearishness. He wants to kill the bullishness of the market. He says, Moonface says it's correction day. All right, that's fine. We can move down. Like I said, it's fine. So is that Ethereum Bitcoin down chart has been dropping too much. All right. Very nice, man. Very great. Let's keep rolling. Ethereum, we're looking for this bearish divergence, which we kind of lost against the MACD. Look at that. And the RSI.
Smash that mic.
Jonathan, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated, my friend.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome,
Thank you very
guys.
much.
Thank you very much for your kind donations. I really appreciate them. That is so cool, man. Thank you guys for supporting the channel with kind donations. The bearish divergence that we were looking for is no longer there. Look at that. We're going much, much higher, right? We've shaken off the divergence against the MACD and the RSI. We are going back down. We're overbought. We're going back down to the bot area at 68.78. And what I'm going to do here is just measure real quick. Here we are overbought at 75.33, 75.86. Slightly higher. We're going higher, higher. There's nothing bearish. Ethereum still could pump more. It's just getting some retrace. It's fine. It could go to 2,891. That's the next area of support when they move in down. Even the 20 moving average at 2,874. Ethereum not doing bad at all. 1 hour chart. Look at this. Ethereum, we had bearish divergence when we were looking at it. Oh no, that was just 2 days ago. Pump back down. Pump higher. We had no bearish divergence. And on this move, we might start to create some bearish divergence, at least on this last bit. That's what matters. But like I said, we're starting to see the bearish indicators not play out that well. Does that make me worry? No, that tells me the market is feeling bullish. Bearish indicators, just when we were going down, if you remember, I told you the bullish indicators are not playing out. The market's bearish. Right now it's the opposite. The bearish indicators are not playing out, thus the market is feeling bullish. Low to high, right? What is this? 1406, 12, low to high, high to low. We did move down here, hit that 20, found support, and then pump a little bit more. Right? So we're going through motions. Going through the expected motions, right? Strong bearish divergence, moved down that wick, hit that 20, rejected it. Now we're moving higher, right? We're creating more strong bearish divergence, going back down. We're about to test that 20 moving average at 3,076. Bro, if we hit that 20 and we're rejected, we could be in front of the rally. Bollinger Bands is starting to tighten up a little bit. I mean, that means volatility is leaving the market. It's gonna be Sunday. Volume might be slow. We'll see, but I'm not really worried. Really worried about the market right now. Neutral at 57.03. I like where the ETH is at. I like where it's at. There we go, hitting the 20. Now, if we break that 20, could we be looking for action downside? Yeah. How strong? 2000 bottom of the Bollinger Bands first, right? 3,170, and then below there 2,891. Now, could we draw a support line for Bitcoin, for Ethereum? Yeah, and we're breaking it, right? Remember what happens when we break these lines of support? We go short term, bearish. Now, how am I drawing this line of support? So, some of you guys might not know. So, what we're gonna do is do some schooling here. So, I'm taking the bottom here on this red, and I'm using this as a support and extending it. Yo, Produce the Beats, thank you very much for that.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That
Thank you.
is
Thank you very much.
very welcome. Thank you very much for that. That is awesome. Anyways, we are going higher. Again, coming back down, found support here. So I'm using that line and that line of support, and all I'm doing is just extending the line. We hit that support and we broke it. That means we could go short-term bullish. Now we could still try to pump back above it, and do a fake breakdown, right? We know that happens. How will that happen? Either this candle or the next candle could try to break back above this area, right? And that will be the move that we're looking for. If we hit this area again on the next candle and we reject, we could be looking for a drop to start happening, and we could start targeting that $2,891 mark. Am I worried about it? Not right now. The market conditions feel extremely bullish. Even if we go there, we'll just be going back to support, and that will be fine. We'll just be retesting a support. Madison, thank you very much for the awesome
Say it with
donation.
Me.
Legendary. That is
Thank you
awesome,
very
Madison. Thank you very much for your donation, guys. You guys are amazing. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep doing this, right? Let's check out the Binance. Binance. We'll call it Binance. Look, it pumped, but it hit and rejected. Look at this spot on the hit, man. Or, not that tool. I want to use that tool, the drawing tool. But look at this. Right, we still have this bearishness. That's fine. We have not shaken it off. But we got above the 50% retrace. Yay. Or we're rejecting it right now. We got above it briefly. We're rejecting it right now. It could go back down to 334. That would not necessarily be that bad. Try to find support there and pump back up again. That'll be okay. Even if we drop a little bit more, it's not going to be that bad. Bought at 63.34. Let's go. Let's go to the flat. Low to high. High to low. Even when we were looking for this, we still got it. Look at that bearish divergence. We still have it against the MACD and the RSI with that action to the downside. Starting to move down. Look at that large wick to the downside, very close to 343. Now we are getting continuation in there, and that is fine. Again, neutral at 58.37, but pointing very steep down on that RSI, meaning we could still be looking for more action to the downside still. So target 343 below there, 341, and then below there 336. Those are the three targets that we have here. Support in the 20 line, and then support at 336. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we have bearish divergence, right? There we go. But we had it here once, moved down, pumped, more bearish divergence, add a resistance, drop to the 20, bounce, more again resistance, and then dropping down. So it's important that we have good resistances traced. Talked about that plenty of times. Now this divergence that we're looking for here got deleted, right? We no longer have it. It's not doing that bad. Down, support, bounce, low to high, negative, more negative. Yeah, hidden bullish. That's it. Hidden bullish against the MACD. This is amazing. Something happened. Someone donated. Madison, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, Madison. Thank you very much
much.
for the kind donation. Use then just what? Yeah, look, there's strategies on how to get into trading. One, don't trade without a non-tested strategy. You have to have tested your strategy. So I'm gonna take this small break to talk about this. There's some things you gotta do. One, test your strategy. You test it by paper trading. That way you're not risking money. Two, when you launch with your strategy and you determine that your strategy is okay and you're profitable by trading on paper, don't go put all the money in. You need to scale up your trading position. You have to scale up how you buy and sell and how much you buy and sell. And that way, you're going to be comfortable. You're going to know where your limits are at. And maybe your strategy is good up to a certain amount of money. Then above that, your strategy might not be good. You might be handling too much money. The pressure might be getting to you. Emotions might be getting to you. Trading is about learning. Trading is about control. It's about controlling your emotions. As a trader, everything here on trading is emotions, right? It's emotions. You want to sell when it's going down. Oh my God, I'm losing money. I want to sell. You don't sell. There, you sell on the way up, but on the way up, what happens? Oh my God, it's going up. I'm going to hold. I'm going to keep on holding because it's still going up. People don't take profits on the way out. People want to sell on the way down. That is fine if you're getting at a very, very low area of value. For example, in my case, I got into Bitcoin at 7,000. So for me, Bitcoin can still be dropping and I can still take money out on the way down, but I'm still profitable. I didn't. I wanted to hold a little bit longer because I was sure we're going to get a bounce, or at least try to get some stagnation happening, which we did. And now we're getting a bounce, which is good. And then that reinforces that, what I was doing is right, which means I was okay without selling out the Bitcoin. So some other assets I got out of, and that's fine. I don't mind. Now let's keep on checking this out. So again, test your strategy with paper trading. 2, put your start with small amounts of money and then start increasing slowly as your strategy becomes tested and proven.
Choo choo, steam locomotive. This stream is legendary.
Yo, thank you very much for that.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, please beats.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that. I really, really appreciate it. That's so cool. So, what is the best place to paper trade crypto? You can paper trade on TradingView. Right? You can paper trade on TradingView. You can start. You can start on by setting up your account. Start trading on paper, meaning you're not risking your money. And what that's going to do is allow you to start seeing how your strategy behaves, how good your calls are, and how good your read of the market is. Yes, it's going to take time. That means you're not going to be doing profit. But if you don't want to do that, you can hodl while you do that, right? You can buy and hodl while you start testing on paper. And then once you're comfortable with what you're doing and what you're seeing, you might want to test your strategy. Now, testing and fine-tuning a strategy takes time. Your strategy might work in a bull market. It might not work in a bear market. You have to understand how good your strategy is, and you have to know whether or not you're in a bull market or bear market and see how your strategy is holding. That's going to take time. Now, your strategy, if it goes good in a bull market, guess what? A lot of people are making money in a bull market. Your strategies have to be able to preserve your wealth and make you money on a bear market. So, good stuff. I hope that talk helps out some of you, at least to get into paper trading and how to start scaling into positions. Again, start slow and start increasing. You're gonna start seeing maybe when you start trading $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000. Just double up your position once you're comfortable trading at a level that you are profitable at. So, if you're profitable by trading $10,000, $5,000, double it up. Go to 10,000. You might start to get nervous now when you're making calls because you have a lot more money on the line. If you get nervous and you're still profitable, right? You're gonna start getting a hold of like those nerves. You're gonna start trading even under pressure. You're gonna be fine. When that happens, guess what? You can move up to the next level, right? So let's say 10,000, you can go 15,000, 20,000, 25,000. That'll be a good step. And then start trading again at that level. See how your strategy goes. You might take some hits, but again, the nerves are gonna start getting to you because there's more money on the line. We're going to start getting hold of those emotions, and then you're going to be able to move on to the next level. You might not be able to get past a level. Some traders are topped out. They get capped out, right? Some people get capped out at $25,000. Some people get at $50,000, some 100,000, some at millions, right? So it's all about getting control of your emotions, and you don't move to the next level of money trading until you're comfortable and you're profitable at that level. And like I said, even at like maybe your strategy for a small cap coin, it works for big cap coins, but it might not work for small cap coins. If you go in and trade $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 on a small cap asset, you might be moving the market. You might become a whale, and you might be screwing that market up. So you might, by the time you want to sell, a lot of people that have been holding longer will sell out below you, and they'll be taking profits, and you're just gonna be taking hits. So you gotta know also what asset you're trading, how much money you're putting in, how you're going to impact the market. And you do that by starting slow on each asset. So if you're getting a small cap coin, buy a couple $1,000s, maybe a couple hundred, then a couple thousand, and then increase for that. You might notice that you probably are better trading off small caps with a little bit of money on each than large caps with a huge amount of money. Again, your strategy may vary, but again, that is how you start trading, and that's how you become, you get a hold of your trading strategy, and you hone that trading strategy to where it's profitable for you. That being said, let's keep rolling. Let's go to XLM. Again, small rand. XLM, 30.14 cents. Let's get that daily. It's pumping. It pumped a little bit yesterday, 7.92%. Right now, we're hitting that top of the Bollinger Bands, rejecting slightly. If we reject, we could go to that 20 moving average at 27.05. Not too bad. Low to high, high to low. Immediately noticing that bearish divergence here on the daily. That would mean that we're looking for potential movement down, right? That would not be necessarily bad. A lot of the market is having this, or some of the coins are having this in the market. And that would just let us know that the market is feeling as it wants to move a little bit down. We don't have anything against the RSI. Bought at 65.11. Could be cooling off a little bit. That means we got to move down. 4-hour chart. We had bearish divergence. That's the last thing we looked at here. Look at that. We moved down. Great. Now what happened afterwards? We created some hidden bullish. We have not looked at this chart in a couple of days, but look, low to high. Right, low to high. Look at this move from here. Right, even here. Right, we can go here. Don't matter. Like this one still works. All right, so hidden bullish, pumping back up. Now we don't have anything bearish. Low to high, positive, more positive, and low to high on the RSI. We're bought at 74.94 right now. Moving back down to that bought area at 65.67. But a lot of the market is feeling the same way. It would not be weird if we go for that 20 moving average at 28.56. Find support and then reject. Let's go to the 1 hour. Jen Will, thank you very much for being here. Joining late. Miss anything? I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, you probably missed Ethereum and Bitcoin. Yeah. We'll recap those later on. Don't worry about it. CIX. I'll open them the list. So low to high, high to low, right? Low to high, high to low, high to low. Bearish divergence strong on this last bit. Look at this, boom, wham. High to low and high to low. Look at that. Look at that, man. Bought at 54.94, starting to move sideways, not as strong as that moving down. We are holding that 20 moving average though, and if we hold support there, we could be looking for another bounce. There's nothing bullish though. Well, there is hidden bullish. I just noticed it against the it's just tiny. Look at this tiny negative momentum island. Go into a little bit more negative momentum. Doing good, man. Doing good. Get that hidden bullish potential fraction to upside. We might hold support there at the 20 and then try to pump up a little bit more. Let's keep rolling. Up next, ETH. ETH to $1. Veet says, this is my jam. Did we manage to close above? Yes, look, we even went higher. So the bearish divergence we were looking for, we no longer have, and that is good, man. It's above the 382, which is fine. Closing above the $1.40, like we said we wanted to. Came back down, holding support and trying to bounce. Look at that, almost spot on hit at that support at the 382. Rejecting lower prices, it's okay. Bought at 65.83. Not real worried about ETH performing okay right now. Last thing we're looking for here was the bearish divergence. Move down, hit the 20 and bounce. We already talked about that yesterday. Short term, we're going higher, more positive, and higher still. High point on the price to a lower point, high point to a lower point, and a high point to a lower point. There's nothing bearish right now. So we're consolidating. We're consolidating above a 382, which is fine. We're still above that 20 moving average, and we are neutral at 59.73, but still pointing down on that RSI. So you can still hold on support. If we manage to hold support, could be going for a new rally. That'll be amazing. Steve says ETH is live. All right, smart contracts launching in a couple of weeks. That is gonna be good, man. That's gonna be good. What's up, Steve? Thank you for being here, man. So let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, we're looking for bearish divergence, which shook off on the next candle. Look at that, right? Boom. Boom. That's why I tell you guys when I'm live that is what we have at that point in time. And you have to keep on watching the market, right? Because we might shake off some of this thing. And the thing is, we're live. We're at that point in time. We have it at that point in time. What happens afterwards is what matters. So I'm just letting you know what we're seeing currently. And then what happens afterwards, you guys get a track, right? So look, low to a high. High to low. Look at that. bearish divergence, strong potential pressure to the downside, move down, hit the 20, breaking it. But look at how strong we're rejecting that 382 on this 1 hour chart. Still got 18 minutes to go, so third almost of time. So let's see if this can manage to keep on rejecting and try to get above that 20 moving average. It's neutral 51.08, and the movement down seems to be stagnating a little bit. The reason that it seems to be stagnating a little bit is because of this massive rejection we're getting here, right? So if we drop more, you're gonna see that this starts to spike down and look a little bit more steep. But when it's this do here, right, it's kind of like start round off and then go back up. Hopefully that'll be what happens. That's it for Cardano. Up next, Atom. Dude, Atom we haven't looked at in a while. A couple days at least. So Cosmos, where's it at? All right, last thing we had was this hidden bullish, pumping on that. Great. High to low, positive momentum, less positive momentum, low point to a higher point, hidden bearish divergence, right? This is on the daily. With that potential for stagnation, it wouldn't be necessarily be bad if we started to stagnate. So, bought at 62.29. Let's go to that 4 hour. Yeah, I already covered it here. I'll recap it in a bit. Low to high. And dude, I'm gonna have to zoom in, but I think we're going high. Ooh, low to high. Great. And low to high. There's nothing bearish here on Atom. That is pretty good. The last thing we looked at this was this bullish divergence back here. Look, we had that bearish, move this down, hidden bullish, rally up from there, right? Amazing. Look at this, even from here. Low to high, negative, more negative. So hidden bullish, really pushing this price up. And that is good. That tells us the market is bullish. Hidden bullish is doing a lot more for us right now than anything else did here on this market. So I like it. I like it, man. Right on. Look at that. Boom. 1 amp, right? That's it. Nothing bearish right now. We're just sitting neutral at 57.69. Still pointing down that our side looks very steep right now. So we could be aiming for that 20 moving average at $13.40. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Coming down, we need a back test. Yeah, we need a back test. We've just been going up without any real retrace, right? We talked about that. It's not good. It brings massive crashes. There's probably a lot of people out there calling now for the 100,000 targets, right? Everyone and their moms are probably going out and saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to 100,000. Guess what? Take it a day at a time. Let's first get above the all-time high, new all-time high that we made, and then, keep it going. But a lot of people get overexcited sometimes. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Bearish divergence. Action to downside. Drop. Full support of the 20. Pumping again. Low, high, negative, more negative. Hidden, bullish. That is what we're holding. That is what we're holding, man. The hidden bullish divergence coming in, saving us from doom here on Cosmos, right? And Atom. So, there we go. There we go. Neutral at 45.40 on the RSI, still pointing down a bit, meaning we could still be expecting to see action downside, but at least on Atom, this hour, it's neutral right now. We're seeing at negative 0.21, it looks green because we gapped down, but we have not lost a lot since we opened. That's pretty good. I think we're gonna get a good back test, the lower the better. Yeah, if we flag down to back test, and we consolidate down sloping, that tells us the market's ready for another move up, and that is what we want to see. We don't want to see like one of those drops and then pumps again, right? That's not good. KCS, all right. KCS reminds me of Kansas City Southern, you know, the rail line. Interesting, right? So let's keep rolling. KCS, we have not looked at this since we had this bullishness and we pumped. So I'm not gonna look at what happened back there. I'm gonna look at what's happening here. Low to high, negative, more negative, hidden bullish. That is fine. That tells me at least where we're at. Consolidation, right side of motion. That's why we're getting it, because of the hidden bullish. Have not broken that, although we did pump a bit yesterday. 5%, not too bad, but we're doing it while consolidating. Neutral at 55.91. Nothing bearish right now. Hidden bullish is at play. 4 hour chart. Let's go check it. Did I learn to read charts when I invested on my own? Did I learn from others? Dude, I worked for a trading company before, so I picked up a lot of stuff other places. Low to high, high to low, bearish divergence hidden, action to downside, moving down on that, taking a bounce out of 20, into the 20, and popping back up. High to low, positive was positive, high to low, nothing here happening, that is bearish. Nothing happening on the bottom part, that is bullish. Neutral at 55.63, still pointing down, but we're holding support here at what seems to be that 50% retrace. The fibs are upside down for some reason. We're targeting something else probably when we drew them. And that is fine. You can always get rid of this fibs and get some new fibs come out, right? So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna go from the low point to the high point, and then we're gonna try to figure where we're at. Or we could go, you know, if you wanted to, high point to the low point here, and see where we're at. And you can tell that we're retracing, and we are at very close to that 382, slightly below it. We could still be looking for potential action to the upside, right? So those fibs are not gonna be showing through. We do want to show them through. We're going to come here into visibility and say we want them also on the 4-hour and the 1-hour chart. At least for this, let's go there. Do you like working for the trading company? Yeah, it was fun. No, it was a different type of trading. I traded hard commodities for trading companies like Glencore and Mark Rich Investments. For Mark Rich Investments, I was head trader for the country. It's a little bit of a different type of trading when you do physicals, physical materials that are physically delivered and physically settled, but still you have to learn some stuff like this. So it's interesting though, right? But yeah, when you trade, when you work for a trading house, you trade other people's monies. Yes, right. That's like when you go to your the veer groups and things like that. Basically what they do is they take your money, they invest it for you, they pay you a percentage, but they usually are getting a lot more than the percentage that they're paying you, but they're trading with your money. You get a better rate than what you would do by holding it in the bank. So it's like if you go to a broker, right? A broker trades for you. They get a cut of your trades, and you only get sometimes they just pay you a fixed percentage, and that's it. Okay? Everyone that pays you a fixed percentage on anything that you invest, they are investing for you. They're probably going to keep a bigger portion. They're not risking their money. They're risking your money, and they're just, earning it for free. So if they lose it, they really don't care about it. Although they try not to lose it because, it might affect their reputation. So anyways, low to high, anywhere negative, hidden bullish, pumping up a bit, high to low, and high to low. Neutral at 56.27, so not a lot happening here on the daily. Let's go to that 4-hour. On the 4-hour, bearish divergence moving down, hitting the 20 and popping. Not a lot happening here. I know I'm going fast. I already did this. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's go to that 1-hour chart. I think that's what we're missing here. And we're getting a sort of consolidation. We already made a triangle breaking to the upside, right? The triangle resistance line would have been this. Someone like this. Bottom line would have been here. Again, I'm just seeing that break and the move. So, right now we can say we're in an upsloping channel of sorts. Not too bad here, right? So we're just going to take a parallel channel to it. Like this, and then go like that. And if we extend that all the way down, we'll see that we get some okay hits. So high, low, high, low, high, low. And we get some respect for the midline. Look, holding support of the midline, rejection of that midline, rejection of the midline, right? Rejection of the midline, right? Rejection. So, okay, so we're in an upsloping channel. Now we've determined that. Where can we go? Well, we can still bounce within that channel so long as we stay there. Otherwise, we'll take a measurement from the high point to the low point of the channel. Right, it could be from here to here. It'll still be all the same. And on that move, we'll target it and, take a measure and see where we can go. Now, do we have something here that is bearish? Low to high, right? Yeah, you learn through mistakes. And you learn, well, you get people that teach you, right? But if you make too many mistakes, you're not going to be there too long because you're losing the company money, because you're losing the client's money. So you're not making enough money for the company. You're probably going to end up getting the boot. But yes, how they grow you in companies, in any company, is you start small and they give you a little bit to play with, all right, not to play with, to trade with. And then as you start learning the strategies and getting it down, they'll start bringing you up a little bit by little bit, increasing the amount of money you can trade until they feel comfortable enough they can handle bigger accounts, and then you'll be able to trade those millions of dollar swings But other than that, you're not going to be trading with that much money at first. Good night, Madison. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you for kind donations. So, on this last move, low to high, high to low, still high to low. Bearish divergence, strong. Bearish divergence, strong. So, potential fraction to downside. Neutral at 49.32. Again, trying to hold support, and we'll see what happens there. Do you have to go to college or to work at a trading company? Depends, man. Some trading companies might require you to have a license, some don't. It depends, man. What kind of trading you're gonna do? I guess you can do in college to certainly help, particularly if you study finance and things like that, and economics. That way you have at least a read on the markets. You know what supply and demand does, and then you understand how market squeezes work. And yeah, so I would say yes, it does help. Hidden bullish divergence here, part of the reason that we rallied, right? That's it. So bearish divergence moving down, right? Trying to hold support at the bottom of the channel. Again, we broke into 20, we're broke into 382. Could be going for that 50% retrace here, or 236 at 8.86. I can't remember if that's at 236. I think it's 236. Yeah, 236. All right, cool. So we'll remove CIX from here. Great, let's keep going. Oh no, that was a horrible pour. Hopefully I'm not gonna get a lot of head in the... Yeah, there we go. Really good. Sure, guys. So, that is it for KCS. Let's go ACH. Let's get that ACH on the dollar and Coinbase. All right, so not a lot of information, just started trading. So not a lot we can do on the daily. Volume picked up, price went up, volume down out, price going down. Let's say we're okay. Let's go here. Also not a lot of information. Again, same thing. Volume going up, going down. Price going up, going down. Nothing here to look at. Let's go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour chart. Low to high, positive, positive. High to higher high. And then here's where things start to break down a bit, right? Look, low to high. I'm going to exaggerate this a little bit so you can get a better read, but look, low to high. High to bad anchoring there. Horrible anchoring. There we go, high to low and high to low, bearish divergence. Strong potential fraction to downside, starting to move down since. Now where can we go? Let's fib this sucker, man. How are we gonna go from there to there? We're close enough. And when we target this high point right here, you're able to see what I was talking about. Look at this high point. I'm targeting almost spot on. Look at how much more space there is on this small area. So we're obviously going higher. Right? That's what I was telling you, we're going higher. Now, on that move, is it bad? Not necessarily. I do believe we're creating some hidden divergence, and that could start to help us try to level off this drop, right? So one, it's to here, right? So hidden divergence to here primarily against the MACD. And then we're still dropping here, right? So hidden bullish. Now, short term, when we look at this, we're going from here to here, and we are going from here to here. So that means we're doing strong bullish divergence with that potential for action to the upside. Now, here on this move, we're still coming lower. We have that hidden divergence against the RSI, but strong bullish against the MACD, meaning we could be looking for some potential action to the upside. Hopefully, we can get above that 50%, retrace, and if we get above that 50% and hold it, again, we can start retracing to that 382 or even that 236. This asset right now is trading at 8 cents, 8.85 cents. Let's go do UFO. UFO to wet Ethereum. Wet Ethereum, that's what I call it. UFO wet. We got a wet UFO, man. Am I investing in the stock markets, if you don't mind me asking? Not right now. I do some day trading sometimes. I was doing day trading streams. I'm not doing them right now. So day trading is fun, but it's I think we're getting a lot more action here on crypto, particularly if you 2-3 weeks ago you would put your money in crypto, you would be doing so much better off than even if you were trading on stock. You would have to find a lot of day trading. You have to be consistently profitable for you to be able to be at the same level where dollar is at right now. This is USO. No, this is UFO. This UFO what is the truth? So let's go on the daily. A lot of sideways, right? Starting to get data here, so nothing we can trust. Let's go to that 4 hour. Low to high, low to high. High to low, positive is positive. Flatlining here on the RSI, so it's looking not that bad. 1 hour chart, look at this, right? Boom, nice rally. This is probably significant, even though I'm not getting good reads. 28%. Look at how much is pumped from this low. Boom, wham. Will it tell us here? It does not tell us how much percentage points we pumped. But I'll tell you it's like a, what is this low here? 3? So from 0.000003 to right now here 0.000007. So we're looking at 1.33 times. So like 100 plus 133% rally all the way to the top. A wet UFO is a USO. All right, I get it. Yeah. All right, so we did move down here, created some hidden bullish, and then we're pumping, but there's nothing bearish right now, right? There was nothing bearish even from here to here. There might be other things that are trading against this asset, but at least to what we have here, there's that hidden bullish and trying to pump back up. Now, since there's not a lot of data for this, I'm sorry, Andrew, man, I wish we had more data, but I'm going to have to go and look at Doge. Doge. Where did Doge at? It's a fun stream tonight. It's a fun stream. We've done a lot of interesting talks today. Really, it's not that often that we get a lot of, times, a lot of time to do educational stuff. Talking about how to start trading or getting into trading without risking a lot of money first, how to get control of your emotions and things that matter. But trading is psychological to a big extent, right? Particularly when you have market makers. Market makers can move the market, and when that happens, you could be getting wrecked if you don't know what the play is. So you also got to learn how to read what the market is doing. Look at the insane pump it did. 28%. Crazy. It's still going from a high point to a low point, and we're still coming slightly higher. So we're still creating this hidden divergence, but now we also have it against the RSI. We're about to shake this off. That is fine. Bought at 68.35. Again, I'm not into Doge. Some of you guys are into Doge. I don't like it. I think it's a meme coin. I don't want to buy meme coins. BRT. All right. I like the ones where we can do educational. Thank you. Jeff. I like the ones where we can do educational stuff better. It breaks the monotony of just doing charts or teaching about charts, but talking about more fundamental stuff like how to trade, how to get in trading, things like that. And I think that's a lot of fun for a lot of people. At least for me, it's a lot of fun to explain that. So we are bought at 68.52. Let's go to the 4 hour chart. Stuff from the daily game over. Let's send it back. It's a quick fix. We're not going to have anything here. It's going parabolic. Look at that. Boom. Blast off. We're not going to have anything bearish. We're bought at 80.08. With that, we could still be looking for action downside. Let's go the 1 hour. Look at that. Boom. Blast off. And here we might start to struggle. Yep. Some bearish divergence from here to here. With this, we could be looking for some action to the downside, right? Again, not too bad. By the way, guys, if you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell. Most importantly, hit that sub. Also, we're trying to create the most awesome crypto channel out there. We are on track to create one of the most awesome crypto channels out there. We cannot do it without your help. And we're doing it because you guys watch it, because you're here. But you got to hit those likes. You got to hit those bells. Have to hit those subs. And you got to talk about people to crypto and say, yo, check out this channel, man. It's going to be good. If you want to get into crypto, check out this channel. You're going to learn a lot. Whatever is the truth for you, whatever it is you want to share with your friends. And then boom, we'll get your friends to come in here. And then it'll be better for you because you have your buddies here. And they can also learn about crypto. But, in the end, the channel will grow and your community will be better because, what's a better community than when you hang out with your friends and talk about things that you are all passionate about. So let's keep rolling. Doge, that's it. Bearish divergence, right? Strong. Blam. Moving down, rejecting rejecting some kind of line. It looks like the 618, so I gotta zoom out. Yep, 618 at 26.72 cents. Right now, 25.90. Let's go back to Bitcoin. 44,000. We're still holding above where we wanted to at the beginning of the stream. Remember, we want to hold above that area. Look at that new candle. We opened at 10 p.m. Going slightly green. Remember what we said? We want to hold here and hold at 20. If we do that, we're going to be good. 4-hour chart on Bitcoin, I think we drew the line. We didn't draw the line yet. Where did we draw that line? Look, this is from the 1 hour. It came over. Oh no, this is from the 4 hour. That's right. This one here from the 1 hour came over. What I'm gonna do is go here on the 1 hour and make sure that the other line's also anchored here. It is. All right, cool. So again, high to low, and high to low. Bearish divergence. Now, if you remember when I told you though, we should draw a line. The line goes from here to here where we're doing the divergence. So our line should be going from here to here at our touch points, right? So one touch point there, a touch point here, and then you would just extend that line and see where we're at. So once we extend this line, we are able to see where the market is at. We'll put this in blue and we'll see where we're at. So this is our trend line support that we're at. Why am I considering this to be the trend line support and not any other line here? Well, first of all, any line that we have here, we would have been invalidating already, right? At least for this divergence, we consider this low and this low. Now we're breaking it because we have these divergences though, and this divergence didn't materialize into a break here. We got to go where this divergence leads. So that divergence would have been from here to somewhere around here, which we didn't break because we managed to hold on, right? Then we broke and pumped, so that's fine. But this is the line I would be looking for to hold as support, at least for the trend line support. And we'll see where it's going to go from there. Talk to crypto about people. That's awesome, maybe Lopez. That is what it's all about, right? Not about getting people into one asset. A lot of people in crypto are very tribal. They think their asset is the greatest thing ever out there. That's not what crypto's about. That's not what bringing crypto is about. It's about telling people, yo, there's cryptocurrencies. I'm in them. I'm into cryptos. But guess what? You can join any crypto that you want. You can join any crypto that you want. So that's what matters. People have to come in here. They have to do their own research. People don't like to do their own research. They like to be told what to do and where to go. And that is not what crypto's about. People that started back in 2012, 2013, they had to figure out how to buy Bitcoin. They had to figure out how to create a wallet. There was not a lot of information out there. A lot of crypto is about doing your own research. If you don't do your research, you're going to get a lot of rug pulls. You're going to get screwed by a lot of projects. You really got to put in the time. You really got to do your research here in crypto, right? It's not like the other markets. Well, it's kind of like the other markets, particularly if you're doing position tradings for fundamental trading for larger positions in companies. You do want to see where that company is, what their balance sheet is. Or at least you want to look at their cash flows. You want to see how much shares they have outstanding. You want to see like whether or not they pay dividends, what their outcome is quarterly, who their competition is, how they're doing, if their competition is coming out with something that might wreck that company. So even when they're trading, you have to do a lot of research. People don't like that. People just want to gamble sometimes. They're like, oh, I'm going to buy this and see how it does. They don't do research. Research is one of the most fundamental things you have to do when you're investing in something. You got to know what you're investing in. You got to know who the competition, right? When you're investing in a company, it's like you're backing that horse. You want that horse to win the race. So let's say you're buying Apple, but Google's coming out with good competition to Apple. If you didn't see that and you didn't notice that in the market, guess what? That product comes out, Apple goes down, and Google bursts through. You lost because you didn't back the right horse, because you were not smart enough to do your research, and because that happened, you were not able to change your position. Instead of holding Apple, switching over to Google, so you'd be better off. So again, trading is all about doing research on real life and on this. When you do technicals, it's different, right? Technicals, you're just basically looking at charts, but you gotta know what the company is, who the people are, what they're intending to do, things like that, right? Whether or not they're gonna have real use case. If they don't have real use case, all you're doing is gambling, right? You're gambling on something, you want to take a quick buck, You're waiting for a rug pull, you're buying a meme coin, something like that that has no real case use except making someone rich really quick and getting a lot of people screwed in the process. So, do your research on anything that you do, right? Let's keep rolling. That's it for Bitcoin. Let's look at the ETH, man. Is the ETH also suffering of the downs? Yes. But not a lot. 3,100 still. Look at that. We held at 20. We are breaking that line. Remember what we told you? What we told you. Me and myself. I said we could try to go up from here, right? I'm going to bring out Seamus for a little bit. Because why not? We got close enough. So. Let's get the Seamus out for a bit. I mean, whatever. Feels like Seamus should be out for a little bit before we sign off. You recommend you to your friend? Oh, that's awesome, Mitchell. Thank you very much for that, man. Much appreciated. Now, we could be looking for a move out. Now, things that could happen on this move, right? Backtest and reject, drop down. Now, the reason that could happen is because we're gonna go back up to that resistance line that we broke out of. Now, Bitcoin has not broken out of that line. And the fact that Bitcoin hasn't broken out of that line could make Ethereum try to go back above that line. So going back above this line would make this be a fake breakout. So don't consider that to be a breakout, right? Fake breakouts do happen. Now, we are also holding this 20 moving average and trying to get away from it. That is showing some strength. Although we did lose this area, we can now start to get squeezed here. Right, the 20 moving average will keep on increasing. And then what's going to happen is we're probably going to be bouncing along this line until we either pop up or break down, right? So just watch out for those moves. They're very real. They can happen. I'll tell you what moves could be expected to be here on Ethereum. Could be expected to see here on Ethereum. And that is it. So, awesome stuff happening. I think that's going to be for today. One night, we've gone through everything. Oh, sorry, I'm missing GRT. Did I do GRT? I don't think I did. GBRT. Oh, dude, why can't I type my GRT to the dollar? Play that. Boom. So, GRT to the dollar. Let's get on that daily. We haven't done GRT. Right, so, that line. Let's get this and do this, right? Right. So bullish divergence popping. High, low, positive is positive. Low to high here, right? I like to use the shortcuts, but sometimes they don't work. That's why see, they're not working right now. That works. It doesn't always work. That's why sometimes I don't like to use the shortcuts. There we go. High to low, low to high, bearish divergence, hidden potential action downside, maybe stagnation, or below some resistance, right? That's 786 at 77 cents right now, sitting at 71 cents. So we could be going for that zone, try to shake this off, but we have it right now. We gotta acknowledge it for what it is. Market Slayer. What is up, Crypto Dingo? Yo, yo, yo.
What's up?
Look at that. Gonna get this on the 4 hour. Strong bearish divergence, right? Against the MACD. And the RSI with that action downside. Now, low to high, negative, more negative, hidden bullish created here before we started that second rally. Now, look at the strong bearish could move us down. We are hitting very close to a 20 moving average. And trying to find support. Now, if we find support here and we bounce higher, again, retesting that 786 and trying to get above it, that'll be fine. We might still be doing divergence. Now, we pull back down. Now, we're going to try to go back up. Low to high. Positive, less positive. That's a move we could be looking for. And then we could break after hitting that resistance. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Now, low to high. Low to high, high to low. Look at this. Bearish divergence here in this last bit. We might be also carrying bearish divergence from a larger move, but there is a strong bearish divergence here. Moving us back down is short, but it's there. Now, we have it here. Let's see. high, low, low, high, right? So here we had some bearish divergence right here, and hit here, right? And we don't have it here, and then we have it on this last bit, moving us back down. Now low to high, negative, more negative, short term here, low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. So some hidden bullish, and that's part of the reason that we got that rally. We hit our 20 moving average, we're rejecting it, and with that we could be expecting to see a potential drop. And if we drop, we're gonna see what happens, right? And we're gonna see how it drops. But usually the drop, if we felt the drop lower than this previous low, which it looks like what we're doing right now, we could be going for a continuation to the upside, maybe retest that 20. If we do drop this, it's not gonna be good. We could be going for this line down here at 67.82. That was up sounded like a soundbite. Ooh, that's weird.
What's up?
That one. No fooling eyes up. Yep. So that's a lot of fun. So for GRT, let's go back to the corn. 44, 147. We're bouncing. Great. Holding support at 43,923. Already talked about what could happen, guys. So awesome being here. I enjoyed it. It's fun. We're gonna try to keep them, tight, concise. If there's other things like more requests that get lined up, we'll do them. Otherwise, we're gonna keep streams to the time that that we need to keep them up. Right? I mean, no point in dragging the streams longer than they need to be. Guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, to your work co-workers. Let them know that we are here. This is Instead of Crypto. I am your host, Martin. It was a pleasure being here. For some reason, that's not going out. There we go. It was a pleasure being here, guys. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, and to your co-workers. Let them know that we are here. This is an awesome channel. We're building one of the most awesome communities out there. We're doing it because of you guys. Now, also, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. All that we do here is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We are just discussing ideas. On that note, we will be on the video, right? Just looking at the video. All right, Crypto's live. Yes. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Jeff, thanks for being here. Guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining me. It's going to be all for tonight. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of the State of Crypto. Nicholas B, I'm just about to sign off, but thank you for being here, man. I'll give you that what's up, and then I'll be going out. But thank you for being here, man. Much, much appreciated. And I'll catch you guys again tomorrow for another edition of State of Crypto. Until then.